view of the skyscrapers of Midtown Manhattan from high above the East River here in New York City. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for him.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the big man, Domantas Sabonis, is following in his father's Hall.
He sure is. Thanks, David. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Karis LeVert is out there with Brogdon, and it's Warren in at the 3. And for the Knicks, Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. And there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Robinson.
Here we go.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Inside, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Yeah, you know what, passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Back to Walker. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Indiana. Here's LeVert. 9-point game his last outing. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Brogdon trying to get open. Sabonis with the bucket.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
Yeah, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year. How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Passes it to Sabonis. To the inside, Turner. That one's not going to go. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Here's Warren. The Knicks making the shot. Back to Brogdon. A 3-ball. Walker with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Barrett gets it to go.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Turner. An 11-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Here's LeVert. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. LeVert kicks to Brogdon. To the middle. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Will it go? Banked in off the glass. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
At the elbow, Randall. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Sabonis. This is his first free throw of the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That free throw good from Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
All free throws good from Randall. Pacers trail by 7. Brogdon kicks to LeVert. And there's the pass to Warren. Brogdon outside. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot is on the way. That's good on the jump shot.
You've got to defend Brogdon from mid-range. That guy is reliable from that distance.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Barrett, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Warren against Barrett. Pass to Brogdon. Shoots the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Brogdon's got 5.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Sabonis against Walker. 1:41 left here in the opening quarter.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
It's LeVert on the wing. He's defended by Randall. LeVert the pass to Sabonis. Baseline J on the way. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. 6 points for Sabonis.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Pass to Barrett. Back to Walker. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Passes it to Warren. Sabonis against Randall. Brogdon outside. Tries it from 19. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's the Knicks with the ball. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. So they take the lead. 8 points for Sabonis.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Walker. No good on the last second attempt there. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And it's Rose with the ball for New York. Trailing by 2. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Doug McDermott is out there with Sabonis. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. Now here's Lamb, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. There's the pass to Bitadze. Sabonis kicks to Lamb. Clock is at 3. Over Barrett. No good from Lamb.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Rose. And here's Bouks. Fires from the wing. It's good. Bouks has got his first basket of the night.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Outside, Lamb. McConnell scanning the floor. Barrett against Lamb. It's rebounded by New York. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
You know, aggressiveness is what helps Lamb be able to draw these fouls.
Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Rose. A 20-point game for him in the win against Denver. Shot from 12. Randall no good. The Pacers have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. McDermott with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Sabonis. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now Rose. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And Randall throws it down.
Power and mobility of Randall. That combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
And so here is Indiana following the score by New York. McConnell with it. Working on Rose. Rose with the block. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. And that sends Domantas Sabonis to the free throw line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Noel, and Walker's subbed in for Alec Burks. Indiana also making some changes. LeVert's checked in for Doug McDermott, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Walker, great pass to set up the lay-in. Walker's got his second basket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Sabonis, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Here's LeVert. The Knicks making the shot. Bitadze, the pass to Brogdon. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Walker. Bucket is good. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's LeVert. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, Lamb. He's covered by Rose. Lamb, good.
Reading these screen and rolls well. Lamb sizes up the defense and makes the correct move.
Rose against LeVert. Pass to Walker. To the paint. Here's Randall. Outside Rose. Sabonis with the block. Outside, Lamb. Passes to Brogdon. Now here's LeVert. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and there's Kemba Walker. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league for the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the score by New York. Warren, good. Warren's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
It's good. He's got 5.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move.
And so it's New York with it after Indiana gets the 3. And a wide open look for Walker, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Walker. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. A 3 from Warren buries the long-range jumper. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, you know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man, and that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
And the wide open shot from Warren. Indiana with a new shot clock. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now, here's Barrett. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard slash forward who wants to keep improving.
The Pacers making a change here. Sumner's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pacers trail by 3. The pass to Warren. Here's McConnell, and the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
New York leading by 3. Outside, Walker scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Pass to Warren. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Warren's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots. You can definitely see a difference.
Now here's Noel. Here's Walker with the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And here's Walker outside. Again, the miss by Walker. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 3-point game. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. 1:19 left to play here in the third. Pass to Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Now, here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Warren. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Sabonis. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Now here's Lamb, following the miss by Kemba Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Walker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And here is Warren. He's got 9. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Knicks out front, leading. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Bouks. Here's Robinson. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Pass to Brogdon. The shot. That shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
Brogdon looking it over. And here's Warren for three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Randall. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Randall's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Brogdon kicks to Lamb. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Three-pointer, LeVert. But they'll get another chance. There's Sabonis. And no good that time. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And the wide open shot from Rose. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brogdon the pass to Lamb. An easy 2 points on the layup. 6 points for Jeremy Lamb.
Lamb able to get fancy with his dribble moves and not afraid to experiment from time to time, but he's got to keep it close to the vest until he gets a little better with that ball.
Rose gets the bucket.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The pass to LeVert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Alec Bouks.
And guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off. Well, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defensive part in pick and roll situations.
Robinson with the block.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Barrett wide open. He fires. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 7th assist here tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Rose looking around. Pacers trail by 14. Here's LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the game, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Here is Rose. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Quickly, LeVert defending, and it's in there. Randall's got 12 points in just the second half.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Knicks.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And tonight, you know, they took the time needed, made the plays they had to. And that's why they're going up 1-0 in their 3-game season series against the Pacers.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Julius Randle.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The shot by Turner, no good. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Rose. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.